Hello folks, second part, GWT here, that's what I'm going to use it as. I want to tell y'all something. Your body has a protein called GC protein. The government, Nazis, all of those Nazis, there was thousands of Nazis, thousands, 30,000 probably, that escaped, went from Germany with America's knowledge, and all through South America. All through South America. The Pope that we got going right now, that Nazi, he's a high-ranking Jesuit general, Francis. Let me tell you all something. That guy is responsible for thousands and thousands of deaths. Children. There are videos out there where people, some are still alive, some have been killed, mysteriously died, that has seen him killing and eating children. You folks are so dimmed down in your thought process. I'm going to explain that to you in this video. I'm going to try to get it all out to you in this video if I can. But I want to tell you something. The chemtrails, the fluoride. The FDA made a raid on a company in England, darn it, can't think of the name of it. If anybody can find out anything, you'll find the name of it. But it was a company that produced, they made something called GCMAF. GCMAF. There's been 15 doctors or more murdered in the state of Florida alone who were prescribing and using and recommending and talking amongst themselves about this, because the government's killing you with inoculations, forced inoculations and stuff, and they're killing you with the chemtrails. The chemtrails even have cesium in them. Not only is there not enough radiation coming off the... Folks, let me tell you something. There's enough radiation coming through the Pacific and across the air from over the Pacific, from Fukushima, Japan. They used the Star Wars defense system and blew them reactors up as they used the HARP machine to create a tsunami on that country. They created the twin typhoons that murdered 11 or 12,000 people in the Philippines with that damn HARP machine. They created Sandy with it. They created Katrina. There has been senators who's come right out and said in videos, I've seen the videos, I think I got them on my computer, and some of the senators have come out and said, why are we believing these lies from people who brought us Katrina, from people who brought us Hurricane Sandy, from people who euthanized all of the old people in the convalescent centers and stuff, and then the floodwaters didn't even reach the freaking beds. Let me tell y'all folks something. Y'all ain't got no idea in the world what's going on because you're dumbed down. This series of videos is going to explain it to you. The FDA raided this company in England that produced GCMAF, which is a super vitamin D type of stuff. I say vitamin D because it's really good for you. The more complex vitamin D stuff that you can get, the better off you are. It fights against, it boosts your immune system. It keeps your immune system. So what the government's doing is killing your immune system. They're killing it with aluminum. They're killing it with fluoride. Fluoride is the #1 all-time cause of all cancers. That's scientifically proven, and you can find it through the Freedom of Information Act. You can find it. Just pay attention to what I'm saying. They are using cesium, which is spent nuclear rods, pulverized into dust and powder. They're sprinkling it in the chemtrails. It's raining down on Earth. The aluminum kills the plants. The aluminum kills the soil's nutrient ability to make plants grow. It poisons the plants. When the bees get on the plants to pollinate the plants or to do this or do that, they pick this aluminum up. That aluminum kills them. It neutralizes them. It destroys the whole process. More than 80% of what you eat and consume is pollinated by the honeybee. And when it's pollinated, it's more nutrient. The GMO foods are no nutrient. They neutralize you. They kill you. They sterilize you. You have to understand that. That fertilizer plant in Texas was blown up by the Star Wars plasma cannons. They had a lawsuit against Monsanto. It was an organic fertilizer plant. Plus, it was a meeting place for good old boys and girls and their children, and some locals who believe in the Constitution, who are oath keepers, and they killed them all. They blew them up. That's what the government is doing. That's what these evil people who are following the reptilians, the Illuminati, that's what these people are doing. If you get in their way, they'll just annihilate you. They'll kill you. You people who are blocking my videos, you work for them. This series of videos is going to tell you that I know you're working for them, and it's going to show anybody else that looks at these videos, it's going to show them what a dirty son of a bitch you are for blocking my messages. Any of you that blocks my messages, if I could, I'd kill you myself. And let me tell you something. Do people want to know about any armaments or anything I got? It's like I told you before, bring your fucking asses up here and get in my face. You run around here in the middle of the nighttime playing all your little pranksters with your fucking psychotic neighbors, friends and family members and inbred motherfuckers over here. Here's your sign. If I see you, you're not going to like what happens next if I see you. I know you locate me. When I'm in one end of the house, you play on the other end. When I'm in that end, you play on the other end. If I'm in the middle, you do a little play on both ends. It's because you can locate me and see me, and I can't locate you and can't see you. But woe be unto you if I do see you. Woe be unto you. And that word is said. People shouldn't use that word. Woe unto you if I see you. Any of you. Y'all want to know anything about what I got? You come ask. They use macrophages. These annihilants are put into your body to poison your body, to destroy your immune system. My enunciation may not be right on everything, but those of you who find any interest in what I'm saying, you'll find out the proper enunciation and spelling and everything. You can look up a program of torture and death of humans too. It's TGN 1412. Chemical and biological agents. That's how they're taking your brains away from you. When your child is injected and then a short while gets to screaming, its brain is swelling. Y'all don't understand. And then your doctor tells you a bunch of bullshit. That's from being injected with a painful and an expensive death. It's forced on you by force. Forced on you by force. And forced on the child. It's an industry weapon for the Earth's depopulation. It's to reduce population. Painfully and sorrowfully and expensive to the victims. Because the ones who are imposing this on you, they're reaping benefits. These people get off on harming you. They get off on making you uncomfortable. They get off on killing you. They love it. They worship a master who likes that. The Lord God Almighty. His word ain't about that. His word tells you to fight against that, to block that out, to do away with it, to abolish it, to exterminate it. Now what's happening? The evil is fixing to exterminate the good on earth. Why? Because the good on earth is so few. And no one will pay any attention. And everyone else works for the man. They work for the evil outfit. They work for Satan's lot. This series of videos is going to show you all that. But listen. In 1965, I was given straight fluoride to brush onto my teeth and gums, and I didn't even have any idea in 65 about fluoride or what it was. But then in 66, when I found out that Bush's CIA became Bush's CIA when he killed President Kennedy for the Vatican wanted Kennedy dead. Bush is from the Vatican. They're all Nazis. The whole entire Bush family is Nazis. Any of y'all that don't believe it, there's your sign. I've had cops right here at the house, killers right here at my house, say, "Oh yeah, they're supposed to be Nazis, ain't they?" There's your sign. Because now you know they are. I put DVDs in your hands showing you by their own admission that they're Muslims. All the popes are converting to Islam. Why? ISIS is Obama's private anti-Christian army, and they're Muslims. They're anti-Christian Muslims. The Department of Homeland Security purchased 35,000 guillotines that are being erected in public squares across the United States. It has been going on for years. And the cops are telling the few people who's getting a glimpse of them, who's being alarmed and asking questions, they're saying, oh, well, that's just like our body armor and our MRAP vehicles and our tanks and troop carriers and all this stuff. It's just a fad, nothing for you to worry about. While the SWAT team raids have gone from, I think, 3,000 in 1986 to 80,000. 3,000, I think, in 1986 to 80,000 in 2014. And ain't nobody paying no damn attention to nothing. You people gotta... I'm going to tell y'all something in these videos if you pay some damn attention to me. Alright? I'm going to watch them and try to keep them. But listen, I told y'all before they were using plastic bags. I've known about this for a long time because I had connections with DuPont back in the day. When the government came in and started putting their poisons in the plastics and stuff. Some of them people working there at the DuPont. Get off my tomato plants there, boy. Get on. Some of them people that worked there at DuPont knew what was going on. And some of them people that worked there at DuPont ended up with no job back then. Didn't a whole lot of them end up dead. Excuse me, folks. Get off the plants, man. Get on. But y'all people want to know what I wear and what I'd eat. Come get some, sons of bitches. Y'all always looking for something? Man, y'all don't need to look for anything. You don't need to look for anything. You got everything in black and white right in front of you. Some of it with pictures, colored pictures. Y'all don't need no excuse to come up here and mess with me. The only thing between me and you is fear and atmosphere. The chemtrails have cut the light by 30%. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. Y'all need to know this. All of those doctors that are dead, if you can get your hands on any GCMAF, you need to. It'll help prolong your life. It'll help fight against the poisons that they're giving you right now. I'm telling you. They're bombing your body with chemtrails and with they're bombing your body with chemtrails, forced inoculations. When the mark of the beast comes, there ain't going to be no turning around for any of you. You're going to really be screwed, blued, and tattooed. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm going to come right back at you with something, and I'm going to start reading my notes instead of talking. I get too upset when I let my mind go. And you who condemn those that condone, I appreciate it. But take some action. Do something. Take some action. But those of you who condemn me for my anger, for my frustration, for my tone of voice, my attitude, my choice of vocabulary, there's your sign. I condemn you. May God damn your soul for not taking more of a stance for righteousness. Fuck you very much. GWT here, folks.